All right, guys, I'm gonna position the camera here to do some editing. So, April 14th, 2019, April in Wisconsin. Let's do a quick check here. It's like we're getting a little snow. What I've got over here is a shallow natural spring that we're gonna take the HPI Venture FJ Cruiser and see what it can do. So far I've been very pleased with it. Made it all the way through that trail. Let's bring them in. Bear with me, it's a little more difficult with gloves on. Okay. Let's do some RCing. Right here we've got a kind of a bubbling spring. It's almost like RC quicksand. But I'm going to try and take them through the outskirts. So far to date, I've put a new steering servo in, upgraded the ESC, and LiPo batteries made all the difference in the world. Did a bunch of RC in yesterday, still the same battery, probably have 3 hours worth of drive time on it and it's still going, so I figured why change it, put a spare in. Been really happy with the HPI Venture. We have an FJ Cruiser 2007. So it was the logical choice. I know there's better ones out there than the HPI Venture, but we're having a lot of fun with it. It has not been disappointing. See a little obstacle here. See if we can navigate it one-handed with the snow. Here's a new obstacle since I've been here last. Looks like a shoe. Speaking of shoes, the FJ could use some taller shoes. These are still the stock wheels and tires, 1.9s. Just thinking about getting some 2.2s, maybe with some more aggressive tread. But I kind of wanted to wear out the stock stuff before I just replaced it all. Same thing with the motor. It's got a brushed 35T, 35 turn. I'm going to do some research and see if there's a better one to upgrade to someday, or should we look at a 45 turn? Any recommendations? Please throw them in the comments. We're new to RCing. Sure having a blast. Kind of got into it a couple weeks ago for my 9-year-old son, and I think I'm having more fun than he is. I've got a little bit of a mechanical background, and modifications, performance testing is really something I enjoy. So we're going to try it in the world of remote control. Really tough with a glove on. I apologize, I'm using the stock controller one-handed. Sorry for some of the missed movements, but what the heck, we're having fun. I hope you are too. Check it out, take your ride out. Get them wet, get them dirty. I do have, oh, look at that, I may have framed them out. I do have lights coming. I think case in point where bigger shoes would be better. We'll give her a few attempts here. There we go. It's more correct on the HPI Venture to have the big differential and axle versus some of the other units I've seen which have more ground clearance and don't appear to have a live axle, but my real FJ has it, and heck, I've gotten hung up on logs in that front pumpkin as well. So nothing new to me. The real one could use bigger shoes too. Look at that. Just a blast. Who would have thought that you could come out and have this much fun on a snowy day in April? Highly recommend it. You don't need to be a rocket scientist. I will say though, probably the biggest upgrade we did to it right away was getting rid of the nickel battery. First time out of the box, two things happened. We got about 20 minutes of life after a 6-hour charge. Upgraded to 7,600 milliamp hour lipos, soldered on a new plug. Hour and a half, the pair of lipos were charged. Went back out. And then at the end of that first day, I killed the steering servo. It just locked up for some reason. Probably because I was out here getting it wet. And then I tried to force the wheels to turn left and right a little bit, and then she just respun. So upgraded to a Savox, about an $85 unit, an aluminum steering horn, done. Hopefully that'll take care of that for a while. filming with the iPhone. We can go up in the snow a little bit. Could use some bigger rock obstacles. We'll find the spot. Even with gloved hands, the stock radio, stock transmitter, you really have some finite control. Like I said, I am in my first 2 weeks of using the HPI, and it's my first real radio controlled vehicle ever. Go. Turn the wheels a little bit more. Nice. Let's try it again. Careful. Careful, FJ. Perfect. Take her back into quicksand again. Gotta ride the edge, or I will get stuck. I have before. See, it starts to get sucked in a little bit. Still got some good grab in the front. Here it gets a little deep, up to almost the hood. If I can get in there and get a good shot. Just amazed. Again, not having a ton of experience. Going from a 200 milliamp hour nickel to 7600 lipos. I'll be honest, I've RC'd hard yesterday, Saturday, today's Sunday. And first time out today. I've done this before. A little bit after work each night this week. Next Saturday morning, still on that same lipo. Like, I've never officially drained it dead yet. Best improvement I could have done. Highly recommend it. You get one of these out of the box, ready to run. That's true. Just plan on a lipo upgrade and maybe a steering servo. I did the ESC just because I had it apart. Stock ESC is in a Ziploc bag as a spare. I like the fact that after some research on YouTube, but by going with an ESC, and I'll do a detailed review, you get to see everything close up. This particular one is waterproof, about 45 bucks with a programming card. And it's just been great to be able to control brake, forward, reverse power, and it gave me the ability to up the steering servo to high voltage, 7.4 instead of 6 volts. And that, of course, is what the servo is. It's just, even the stock steering servo was okay. It worked for the one day, but like many people said, just being on the carpet in the house, it struggled static to be able to turn the tires. And no problem with the new one, 7.4 volts. Look at that. It looks like my real FJ when I crown a big rock. Look at that. Except a lot cheaper. If I break something on here, I can still drive home, right? My FJ is still my daily driver, so I'm not ready to put a ton of money into it yet until I retire it. Let's try that again. Oh. Look at that, got her stuck on a rock. See if we can get her off. Don't want to touch it. See what we can do. There we go. Give her the beans a little bit. Let's bring her back here. Train coming in the background. Don't have to worry about clearing the windshield on this one. If I can get up nice and close here, get a good shot. Just love it. I love the way you get great articulation. Now again, pretty new at the sport. I have not changed the oil in the shocks. Still the original 30 weight. I should probably trim the fender flares there, getting some contact. Up and over, where some bigger shoes would help. Again, the way everything articulates, the mannerisms of the suspension is very similar to my actual FJ. My 2007 FJ Cruiser is a 6-speed manual. Not the best for rock crawling, but I love stick. I'm gonna keep it. I don't make them anymore, obviously. Mine is black and white. Minimal options. Do not have the roof rack, didn't come with it. I can see it actually looks a lot better with it now that I have the HPI, so I'll probably have to find an aftermarket or salvage. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm gonna get a front end shot. I'm gonna remote control for a while, just have some fun, and I'll probably do a closing video and hopefully with some good edits, have something that looks good. HPI Venture. Freaking love it. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.